Okay, we're in Bear Valley here waiting on the ferry. I don't know how much of this I'm going to be able to get without the rain getting on me. But interesting little story here. In Bear Valley, what you have to do to get down to Whittier is you actually have to wait. It's a one-way tunnel, believe it or not. You'll see some traffic, see a truck coming out of it right yonder. On the half hour, you go from the Portage side over to Whittier, and on the hour, you can come back. And they have gates, and you have to line up here and wait for your turn. It costs $12 right now to go through the tunnel. Now, a little interesting story here about Bear Valley. Used to, you had to go to Whittier you could only get down there via train. And what you had to do was get on the train. There was another tunnel actually that you come through, and then you come through Bear Valley. You had to come through and then all the way through over on the train on flat cars. I spent actually 2 days here in Bear Valley one time when I was a young engineer for the electric company, because we had a lot of problems with the lines because the winds can get up to 125 miles an hour in this valley. It was tearing our lines up, so we had to bury the lines here. So just a quick little story about Bear Valley and the trip to Whittier. Okay, we're going to get a shot of us here if we can entering this tunnel to Whittier. You can tell it's raining. I'm going to turn those off here in just a second though. And here we go into the tunnel. Again, this is the one-way tunnel. This will give you some perspective on it. I'm going to slow down, let this guy get ahead of me. Now we can turn it off, and you can see the railroad track. You can see the car out there in front of us. They want you to maintain about 100 feet in between cars. Speed limit is 25 miles an hour. We're going a little slower here because of the trying to take a little picture here. But it's about 2.5 miles through this tunnel, and you can see it's narrow, and you can see the rocks on the side. Actually, it's just been taken out of the solid rock. This is about 2.5 miles, and we'll have some more pictures on the other side. Well, as the old cliche says, here we're still going through the tunnel, but there's light at the end. Here we are 2.5 miles later coming out of the tunnel, and we're going to be going into Whittier. Whittier's got quite a history. It was actually an army post built back during the Second World War, and it was called the Secret Port. From what I understand, submarines actually came in here, and they kept this a big secret. It was actually an underground city. It's abandoned now, but it's quite a history, and I'll do another segment on Whittier in that segment. We're about to break out of the tunnel here into Portage. I'm going to keep this video going for just, into Whittier. There's some people waiting right there, in fact, to go back through the tunnel going the other way. It's raining today, so it looks like we're going to have a little bit of moisture on this trip. I was hoping not, but it looks like that's the way it's going to be. You can see that there's a cruise ship actually in here. Or is that, no, that's a new hotel going in. I'm sorry. That's going to be a brand new hotel over there, I think. But anyway, we're in beautiful, wet Whittier today. In fact, there's the sign right there. Gateway to Prince William Sound. So we'll be taking some stuff on the ferry as we get on. And by the way, that is a cruise ship. I stand corrected here. There is a cruise ship. I didn't even know cruise ships that large came in and out of here. That's something new that I didn't know about. So it is it looks like a hotel. It's big enough, but apparently there are some cruise ships come in and out of here now. That was new to me.